you gotta get out of your head. You are literally gonna be miserable and get on your deathbed. You're gonna be old as shit and look back on your life and have so many regrets because everything you've ever wanted stayed inside your head. You have the power. You have so much more power than you think you have, actually. Dude, we're on a floating rock. I don't know if y'all actually think about that. Like, we're so conditioned to just kind of go through the motions and just live our lives, but the reality of the matter is, don't nobody actually know why we're here. I don't know why there's such thing as a camera and why humans look like this and why I got on a sweater like this and why a sweater is even a thing. Like, do other planets have this? I don't know. Do other planets with life and other universes have this? I don't know. But ultimately, we are this big, like this big in the grand scheme of the universe. We are a speck. We are a literal, we don't matter. None of this shit matters. So why don't you do your best to live the life you want to live? Because when you die, you're dead. Once you die, you're dead. So it is up to you to take those dreams of yours out of your mind and put them into your reality. Because you can live your dreams. You literally can live your dreams. You just have to stop being a dreamer and wake the fuck up. Hello. My name is Maui Kai. I don't really like intros, so I'm not going to do one past that. My name is Maui Kai. I sell journals. There's this one, 2024 Glow Up Guide, How to Get Your Shit Together, a comprehensive interactive journal. You can get it on Amazon, $14.99, yada, yada, yada. But that's not what this is about. So, if you're watching this, you are probably a dreamer. I'm also a dreamer. I am a huge dreamer. And you know why I've accomplished so much so far? Because I am a dreamer. Being a dreamer is amazing. Having a huge imagination is a huge plus, especially if you're a creative, right-brained individual. Having a strong imagination is a good thing. You know, being a daydreamer, that can be a good thing. I know there's this trend on TikTok right now with maladaptive daydreaming or whatever it's called. I do that a lot. I've been doing that since I was probably a toddler. And I don't like that TikTok thought to, put a name to whatever that is and make it seem like it's this negative thing. Like, oh yeah, it's a sign of mental illness. Well, you know what? Call me crazy. Because I'm not going to stop because it's fun. I have a strong imagination and I like it. And you know what? My maladaptive daydreams, they've all come true. Not all of them, but a good chunk of them. Like, my daydreams are my visualizations. In order to manifest what you want, you have to see it in your mind. You literally have to, whatever you're dreaming of, whatever you want, you literally have to be able to envision it. And for me, that comes with daydreaming, which is nothing but visualizing. Honestly, like, I'm just manifesting. My daydreams are just manifested. My daydreams are just manifesting. And I've accomplished so many, I don't even want to say accomplished because accomplished isn't even the right word, but so many of my daydreams have come to fruition because I have put in the work to take those dreams out of my mind and bring them into my reality. I woke up. Some things are still in my head. But you have to wake up. Like, I used to have this daydream all the time, even before I started a clothing line, which is ridiculous. Me like walking the runway and just like in a music video, like certain songs, I'm just picturing like my commercial for the Super Bowl. I'm just like so many random fantasies. And of course now I have a clothing line. At the time when I first had those daydreams, I didn't. But I woke up and as soon as I created this brand, I was like, oh shit, I can actually bring so many of those daydreams to light. Like those fashion shows I've had planned in my mind for no real reason, right? Other than it was just fun. I can actually create that. And so many things that I've actually done have come directly from daydreams. Like even down to my couch and like the Playboy magazine covers like on the wall. Like I literally envisioned this exact setup for my couch. Like I pictured this. I saw so many different room inspo, bedroom inspo pics on like Pinterest and TikToks and stuff like that. And I kind of combined them all together and came up with this. And I literally have this. I always daydreamed about living in LA, Hollywood to be specific. And where am I? Y'all can't see, but like, where am I? Exactly. Detail for detail. But guess what? You are never gonna accomplish your dreams if you don't wake up. And by wake up, I mean actually put in the work. So if you constantly have daydreams of, I don't know, being a dancer, maybe you never took it serious, right? Maybe you're in a more, maybe you're in a less creative field, right? Maybe you're, I don't know, maybe you're a writer. Let's just say that. But you really, or no, writing is creative. I don't know. Imagine something not creative. Maybe you're doing a job you don't really like. It's like a day job, but you really want to be a dancer. And whenever you listen to certain songs, you've always had the same kind of dreams, the same kind of fantasies of you dancing to the background of whatever, of you being in music videos. Well, if you're serious about that thing, if you actually love that thing, it is, whether it's dancing, singing, whatever, it's up to you to take it from dream to reality. And you literally can do that. You just need an actionable plan. And you need to actually put in the work to get there. I had so many daydreams of acting and so many like very specific roles I want. And guess what? I'm gonna get them. It's not the time yet, but I'm gonna get them. I have very, very detailed daydreams. I have whole TV shows, whole film series in my brain that I'm gonna star in that have not happened yet. And guess what? When they happen, y'all, when they happen, I'm gonna come back to this video and be like, see? See? You know why? Because daydreaming is manifesting. It's visualization. It's positive. It's healthy. Obviously, you can't live in your dreams, which is the point of this video. But dreaming in itself is not a bad thing. You should have dreams. Everyone should have dreams. Dreams are honestly, they're saying maladaptive daydreaming is a sign of mental illness. Shit. It's a sign for my mental health, personally, because if I didn't daydream all the time, I would go insane. I would go insane. Like, fantasy keeps me alive. But for you that's watching this, if your dreams are ever gonna get anywhere, you literally need to, one, don't stop dreaming. I know that's like the title of this video, it's wake the fuck up. But don't literally stop dreaming. You should always be dreaming, but if you're only ever dreaming, you're never gonna get anywhere. You need to dream and then wake up from the dream. Whatever dreams you have that are of things you actually want in this life, you have to go and make that happen. And if you're only dreaming about them whilst you're working your day job that you don't like, you're never going to be happy. And like I said in the beginning, you're going to get old and you are going to have regrets. I don't want y'all to have regrets. I don't want to have regrets. I don't want to get old and be like, damn, I didn't do this. I didn't experience my life to the fullest. I was always in my head about things. You know what I mean? Get out of your head and get into your body. Get out into life. Go do those things. Literally go do those things. Like, and when I say dreaming, you know, I'm not even talking about like big life goals necessarily. They could be little teeny tiny things. You know, like okay, perfect example. Finally, my brain's working today. Perfect example. Ever since Renaissance came out, I have had a daydream of me at the club or some sort of party dancing my heart out to the album, top to bottom, the full album. I wanted to dance my ass off to this album, top to bottom, since it came out. And every time I would listen to Renaissance, or most of the times, I would like picture that. Like I'm like driving, I'm like picturing myself like in the club, and I'd be like, oh, I want to go to the club. That's a dream right there. And I made sure that dream happened. So whenever I came across, I kind of unintentionally manifested finding Renaissance themed parties because I came across it a couple times. First Renaissance party I went to, I got there like 20 minutes before it ended because I had to pick up a friend from something. So I didn't really even enjoy the party. I got to listen to my favorite song on the album, which is Pure Honey. So I was happy about that. But ultimately it didn't go the way it was supposed to. But I didn't give up. I was determined to not let that thing I wanted stay a dream. I was waking up from that dream. I was actively waking myself up from that dream. I'm like, you know what? I don't want to dream about being in the club listening to Renaissance. I'm finding a party by any means necessary. And guess what? I did. As soon as I came back to LA for the new year, that night, one of my best friends texted me that week and was like, hey, there's a Renaissance themed party. It was free too. It was free. The first one I paid for, it was like $30-some. This one was free. And I literally was super tired coming off a plane from New York to LA, coming off a flight. And I was like, you know what? I don't care how tired I am because I'm not going to just this is not going to stay a dream for me. This is going to become my reality. And I went out that night. I was mad tired. I went out that night and it was so fun. One of the best parties I've ever went to since living here. And they played, not only did they play the album top to bottom, they played a bunch of other Beyonce songs and a bunch of other like pop songs, things I ain't heard in years. Like I was in there jamming, sober. mind you, I was in there jamming. So I had such a good time because I committed to that dream not staying a dream. If there's something you want, if there's a daydream you have, whether it's a dream that is something small like what I just said, I just wanted to party to that album, or something as big as like your life goals. You know, you have this huge dream to be this singer, this pop star, I don't know, a writer, whatever. Like, you have to wake up. It can't stay a dream. The things you actually want cannot stay dreams. You're never really going to be happy with that. You're convincing yourself that you're happy with that because you have a strong imagination, right? Like, I have a super strong imagination, so sometimes just the daydream is very satisfying, but no, trust. It is always more satisfying in real life. It is always more satisfying in real life. So whatever it is that you actually want, you literally need to bring it into your reality. And there's a number of ways you can do that. You can use this journal to help you do that. This journal is very much on, helps you blow up in 2024 and kind of reinvent yourself. So you could use this to figure that out. You can watch my other YouTube videos to figure that out. You could watch other people's YouTube videos and TikTok to figure that out. All kinds of information out there. We have unlimited information out there. And yeah, so if you're a dreamer, wake the fuck up. That's my advice to you. Don't stop dreaming, but the dreams you have that are things you actually want to experience in real life, those things cannot continue to be just dreams. You have to go out there and try to figure out exactly how you can bring those things into reality. Because if you get old, you are going to regret those certain things staying dreams. You're going to wish you had actually experienced those things in your lifetime. I don't know why I wasn't looking at the camera for none of that. That was weird. See, that's my actor brain. I wasn't looking at the camera, I was looking off. Anyway, that's all I have for this video. If you liked it, share with your friends, family, comment. That would very much help me out. I'm kind of starting from scratch here with YouTube, so I'd really appreciate it. And again, you can get this journal on Amazon, $14.99. I'll leave it in the description. And yeah, so thanks for tuning in, and I will see you in my next video.